Today is going to be the MPC meet outcome. In fact, the RBI is likely to maintain status quo, holding the repo rate at 5.25% after cumulative 125 bips cuts since Feb 2025. Ankur is here from the RBI headquarters to tell us what the street is penciling in, not just a status quo, but Ankur, I guess it's going to be more about the commentary that we're going to be looking out for.
Definitely, and a tough MPC meet for Reserve Bank of India as well, because, in 24 hours, a lot has changed, and MPC always meets before the announcement. So the meeting will happen today as well, before the final detailing of the policy happens by Reserve Bank of India governor. Now, as far as rates are concerned, the wide expectation is there that there will not be any tinkering with that. But more importantly, what are the steps which Reserve Bank of India may take of a rupee for bond deals? That is something to be watched out for. Although Reserve Bank of India has already given circular till 10th of April for banks, that is the authorized dealers, to find out positions. And that impact has already been seen by the market. But bond deals had been inching up. That may be something for concern for the regulator as well. As far as the inflation and the growth dynamics is concerned, we have seen in the past that the pedal for growth was accelerated in the past. Now that once again we have retained the flexible inflation targeting framework, it will be interesting to see how Reserve Bank of India actually manages inflation, because the past data we have till February only says about 3.2%, but the expectation is that in the current financial year, inflation may pinch further, and if it is going surpassing 5% mark, even in projection, that will be interesting to see. Even on the growth front, the projections will come for FY27 as well, whereby the expectations are that the earlier H1 target, which was there around 7%, may be tinkered down further. So it will be interesting to see how much of the cut is actually given by Reserve Bank of India in projections. And all in all, as you mentioned about the commentary of Reserve Bank of India, that will be watched out very keenly.
Okay, but I think the big respite is the fact that crude has slipped about 13%, and that, I think, is the single biggest takeaway, other than the fact that, of course, global markets as well are rejoicing Trump's taco move once again, and the gift nifty is on fire this morning. We'll take a very quick break. We'll come back and address all the stocks that you need to keep on your radar this morning.